This is why we had to go to court in the first place, because you broke the rules, Ticketmaster and Live Nation. You broke them.
That's also the problem, is they know they're gouging us.
I know.
They're laughing at us. And nothing makes me more sick. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I am Kelsey.
And I'm Ashley.
And we're Girl Music, as you should know by now, as you're on our page.
It's looking a little different.
It's looking a little different.
It's looking a little different in here.
And it might look a little different next time, too. We're unsure. But my mom moved back into the space that we were filming in, so we are now in a different room.
Yeah.
In my house.
We are in a different room. And it's nice. The couch is kind of cozy. What do you guys think of the couch?
I know. Honestly, I'm kind of like, but you're so far away from
I know.
me.
We still sit far.
Today, we are very excited because we're diving into some hot gossip. And by some hot gossip, I mean some legitimate bad things happening.
We're going to talk about the antitrust case between Live Nation, Ticketmaster, and the
government.
DOJ.
The U.S. government.
Yeah. It was kind of going to be a very exciting win. I think people were like, oh, wow, our government is finally going to help us some way. And then it all fell through because the DOJ made a deal with them to pay only $280 million.
Yes.
$280 million
Oh, gentlemen,
out to the states
Yes.
that were fighting this antitrust situation.
But at the same time, we also had a few states like California, woo woo,
And New York.
who said, absolutely not.
Yeah, but they're still going to fight. But the case is now dropped,
Yes.
and now they have to refight.
Yes.
So essentially, Live Nation and Ticketmaster used to be separate companies. Basically, Ticketmaster handled the ticket sales for concerts, and Live Nation was a major concert promoter, venue operator.
I remember those days.
Yes. In 2010, the companies merged, creating Live Nation Entertainment, creating a single company that controlled multiple parts of the live music industry. So they were doing ticketing, and they were also owning the venues, and they were handling the promotion for the shows and working with the venues.
Mm-hmm.
So this caused kind of a monopoly, as one would say.
Kind of. It created the monopoly, I
The
feel
monopoly. Because here's the issue that was happening. Live Nation, who worked with the venues, would be like, you need to use Ticketmaster, because they obviously were the same company now. And they were almost threatening, not almost, they were in some ways allegedly.
This is all allegedly.
Allegedly, there were deals being made behind the scenes that were causing venues to have to use Ticketmaster. We've worked with Live Nation, and we do know that this is a thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you go to certain venues in San Diego, the tickets are being sold on Ticketmaster because it's a Live Nation venue.
Mm-hmm.
So it is like a whole framework that is in play.
Yes.
That some venues are out of. They are no longer promoted by Live Nation, and then they sell their tickets through like TicketWeb or something else, or like the venue website. Regulators allowed the merger at the time, but imposed rules meant to prevent the company from abusing its power. But over the years, like I was saying, complaints arise from artists, venues, fans. In May 2024, the U.S. Department of Justice, along with 40 states, filed a major antitrust lawsuit against Live Nation. The government alleged that the company maintained an illegal monopoly over the live music ecosystem. They definitely 100% do this. According to the complaint, Live Nation could pressure venues to use Ticketmaster's ticketing platform if they wanted access to major tours and promotions. Regulators also pointed out to long exclusive contracts with venues that made it difficult for competing ticket companies to enter the market. So like I was saying, here was the issue is Live Nation would have deals with these venues for like 10 years plus.
Yeah.
Like they would have huge, long, lengthy contracts that was like, okay, we'll do your promoting for your venue, but you have to use Ticketmaster for 10 years, which would cause TicketWeb or smaller ticketing companies to obviously be able to not even enter the market. Public attention around the issue grew significantly after ticket sales for Taylor Swift's Eras Tour crashed Ticketmaster's system in 2022, leaving many fans unable to buy tickets and sparked congressional hearings about the company's market power. So what happened here is the Ticketmaster website died. Fans couldn't buy the tickets, but they sold out and they were all on resale websites. So here's another thing that isn't even in my notes, but I know that this is happening allegedly. There's a lot of hands in the buckets where the resale websites are actually Ticketmaster now resells on their websites, collecting fees on all ends of it, the ticket purchase, the resell, and the ticket sell again 3 times. And they can charge up to like 30% in fees
They do. How often have we talked about the service fees being out of control all of a sudden?
And I mean, we're not even getting into dynamic pricing, which is still happening. I bought tickets to, I'm going to the Sphere with shout out Hill and her friends, her sorority friends, Backstreet Boys.
Oh, nice.
And dynamic pricing got the tickets up to $1,000 when originally they were like $150, $200. The artist can regulate this.
Yes, because we have seen that happen.
The artist can regulate that. So it's on the artist, but it really should not even be a thing at all. There's another example here. We're sidebarring, but like Noah Khan, he is playing at Petco Park and he's capping resale tickets.
Nice.
So Ticketmaster cannot sell
above
the actual face value of the ticket.
Thank you.
But why do we have to say, why do artists have to say this?
Why they already have to do everything? Why do we have to
say this? So basically the lawsuit went to trial in early 2026 this year and was widely seen as a potential landmark antitrust case that could lead to the breakup of Live Nation and Ticketmaster. I mean, this is, I would say, probably the biggest live entertainment industry legal battles ever.
Oh, 100%, because we mostly see it in communications. Like, you know, when Rupert Murdoch is buying all these radio and TV stations.
Yes.
Like, we mostly see it in that way.
Yes.
This is, from what I know of, kind of the first time we've ever had anything regarding live entertainment monopolies.
I mean, it's a big one.
It's a big boy.
They didn't allow anyone else.
Legitimately.
However, shortly after the trial began, the Justice Department reached a settlement with Live Nation. Under the proposed deal, the company would pay about $280 million, which is like literally fucking nothing for them, to the states involved, and agree to several changes, including limits on exclusive venue contracts, caps on certain ticketing fees, and opening Ticketmaster's platform to rival ticket sellers. Okay.
Yeah, but here's my thing. Are they ever
No,
going to
who's going to regulate this?
Thank you.
This is why we had to go to court in the first place, because you broke the rules, Ticketmaster and Live Nation. You broke them. You broke the rules. And we're going to break them again. What are we going to give them a slap on the hand?
Yeah, because they cleared that. That is a slap on their hand.
It's literally nothing. Cap your fees to what? 15%? Ooh. Give me a break. Notably, the settlement does not require breaking up the company. But the story isn't over yet. More than 24 states, including California and New York, rejected the settlement, arguing it doesn't go far enough to address the company's market power. Those states are continuing the lawsuit independently and are still pushing for stronger remedies, potentially including separating Ticketmaster and Live Nation.
Which is exactly what should be happening. I don't think any venue owner, anyone like that, I don't think anyone should own a ticketing company.
Yeah.
Like, that seems very, to me, like conflict of interest.
Yes. Yes, good words.
Huge conflict of interest.
Yeah, so for now, the settlement still needs court approval, and the legal battle may continue as the remaining states pursue the case. Basically, we're just going to have to continue to follow this and see where it goes.
Yeah.
But what a bummer. Like, literally, I feel like it was years in the making bringing this to the DOJ and causing this to be a case, and then Trump's administration was just like, here.
Bad timing.
Bad timing.
If this had been in anyone else's presidential term, there could have been a shot at actually fixing this. But we all know what's currently happening, and it just wasn't. There's no way that was going to be allowed to happen. They love monopolies.
Yeah, and for anyone in our comments, it's like, it wasn't directly. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Keep on believing that, baby.
Are you delusional? Do you suffer from a mental illness?
But what I want to talk about
so it came out after they got their free will again. After the DOJ was like a slap on the wrist, basically all of this news is now coming out about how Live Nation employees have been talking major shit on people buying tickets.
Mad shit. So basically during the trial or whatever, they subpoenaed all their Slack messages, which cracks me up. I'm like, God, if anyone subpoenaed our Slack
that
messages,
makes me...
I'm like, delete. No. But basically,
we're just self-deprecating. We're like, we're the worst.
Literally. But essentially what happened is people at Live Nation were slacking each other, joking about gouging people for parking and VIP upgrades at concerts, calling fans so stupid for paying the inflated charges, and boasted that they were robbing them blind, baby. And if that just didn't give me a gross chill up my spine when I read that.
The irony of that is when you buy that shit, you're like, they're robbing me blind. Like, you're literally saying it.
We're well aware. But here's the thing. Live music is so important to the industry. It's so important to humans. It's needed. And the fact that they're just sitting back and being like, I'm counting your money. Like, it gives me Scrooge McDuck vibes.
Live entertainment has really gotten out of control.
Out of control.
It's gotten out of control. It's so expensive.
It's overstimulating at this
whole
point.
thing. And it's just way too expensive. I was actually just talking to my husband about this. Venues now have a monopoly on booze, and they're actually possibly bringing this. It has to be probably by state because every state is different. But you know, you go to like a concert and drinks are like $20.
Yes.
They're like seriously doubling or tripling the cost of what alcohol actually is.
Yes.
And you're not allowed to bring booze into a venue.
Yeah.
So there's like a lot of talk right now about how that needs to change as well.
Well, think about it too, because how often do we see sponsored by drink company, beverage company? I bet you
they're getting all that booze for free. Yeah. Things have gotten out of hand.
Things have gotten out of hand.
The greedy greedsters are really reaching, and it's because people pay. People are struggling, but also like inflation happened, so people started to make more money and having less kids. So it's kind of a weird situation in regards to like the cost of things and like how people are making money and they're able to afford going to concerts, but you also like can't buy a house. They're not investing in the future. They're like investing in now.
Yeah.
It's worked.
Yeah.
You people have been able to raise the prices and kind of like get their money in that way. But now I think people are more so realizing like, whoa.
Well, I think too, there's something to be said about the fact that like, I'd be okay if a ticket price for like a bigger artist was like $200. I get it.
That's not how it is now.
No, but
they're like 500, 600.
Okay,
I saw people talking about Harry Styles.
Oh yeah.
And those tickets were like literally like 600, 700 for like nosebleeds.
Disgusted by that. That's a whole other video. But I will say, if I knew where that money was going to and it wasn't just service fees, because that's where I really get pissed off. It's like, what service fee what am I paying for? To use the bathroom? Like what's the service fee?
Literally
to literally be there.
No, for them to process it online.
Even worse.
I know, but that is literally in my brain what the service fee is for.
I mean, who knows what they really are? If you know, tell me. But every time I look at those service fees, that's where I get really pissed off, because it's like, I'm already paying you $500 for said ticket.
And then you have to pay like $150 in service fees.
Digital ticket. You're not giving me anything extra. Make it make sense. I get it if you're paying your like the staff to staff it, but there's no real good solution to this besides breaking it up. This monopoly.
It has to be broken up. It has to be broken up.
All this bullshit of, okay, you have to release like 13 of the venues that you own. Oh, you have to pay $280 million. That is not an effective long-term solution to this.
Yeah, no.
The only solution to this is to break them up and make sure that other ticketing services get to have a piece of it, and that it makes it fair again, because right now it's just not fair.
Even in San Diego, I do feel like some festivals are starting to use their own ticketing service. Like now I think it's going to be a lot easier. It just is an issue if you're owned by Live Nation, if you're in a contract with them for a long period of time. And also if you're like a venue owner that owns multiple venues, those are the people that usually hit up Live Nation and are like, hey, can we...
That's literally what thought just came through my head, was these venues were probably struggling deeply before Live Nation bought them, whatever.
Yeah. I mean, there's been...
In order to stay alive, they might have had to, make a little deal with the devil a little bit in that regard, which sucks because we should be supporting live music and independent, whatever. But like, I think that it was also predatory of Live Nation and Ticketmaster
100%.
to be like, oh, you're struggling. Oh, we'll take care of it.
This goes back into our conversation where we're talking about just having the connections in the industry goes a long way. Yeah. People will work with people that have connections, unfortunately, because it's a gatekeeping industry.
Yes.
Like if you don't know like anyone or the people that you need to know to have an easier in, it's beneficial to artists. It's beneficial to the venues. If you have the know and you like can reach out to people in a second,
your venue is going to be successful.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that is like, it's kind of Live Nation, Ticketmaster. They found the artist. artists and they found the venues, and then they just kind of made it an easy flow of things.
Which makes sense, but you can't take over the whole damn world. That's a monopoly.
Yeah, we're in the States, so I don't know how it works internationally. It's mostly, I think, a US issue.
Yeah.
But it is crazy to think, like, we've been complaining about this for years.
Decades
I
at this
think
point.
COVID messed it up more because venues really needed help then. Probably a lot got bought up by, I don't know this, but I would imagine Ticketmaster Live Nation, they had an upper hand, obviously.
Clearly, by the way they're talking in their damn Slack messages, they didn't give two shits whatsoever.
Oh my God.
You know what I mean? Like, that's also the problem, is they know they're gouging us.
I know.
They're laughing at us. And nothing makes me more sick.
I know.
Than people who do that on purpose.
That is awful. Especially because, like, live music is a community thing.
Yes.
Like, it's very much like bringing people together. It's supposed to be for, like, a happy, momentous time for people, not to, like, make people feel like shit because they spent so much money, stress them out. It's a whole thing. Like, I think doing a night out now, especially, like, we're in San Diego, so it is, like,
$300
astronomical.
The only solution for this is to break them up. That's the only solution.
That's the only solution we see for sure.
And I truly hope and believe in New York and California
and the other 20
ones,
like 20 states.
Whoever wants to join, because I don't think they know all who's going to continue fighting this yet.
Yeah, I think it said more than 24 states, including California and New York.
So hopefully we get another trial. We are hopeful that it's in a place where, you know, could be a fair ruling. But at the end of the day, if this doesn't happen and Live Nation is still able to continue their tyrannical reign, we're going to have to stop. Unfortunately, it's going to have to be the people. Once again. Relying on us to get shit done. Because it's not going to happen.
Yeah.
Because people are going to tour. People are going to go to the shows. People are going to go to festivals. Mm-hmm. But the more this is talked about and the more you inform, the more we inform ourselves, just keep your eye on it, because this is very, very scary.
It's scary, and I hope that a big change happens here in the next couple of years, because it's just going to keep...
Well, it's going to destroy the live music market.
Yeah. Well,
and so to cheer you up.
Love y'all. Let us know what you guys think in the comments. Thank you for being here again, and we will see you later.
Love you guys.
Bye. Bye.